Hey guys, my name is Sid and welcome to another vlog. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Range Rover Evoque Convertible. So let's have a look. What makes this such a special car is it's probably the first convertible SUV in the world. Now we have had some traditional SUVs like the Wrangler and stuff where you could take the top off, but nothing quite like this beauty. So let me show you a bit about what I'm talking about, and as usual we'll do a walk around the car. I'll show you the interior and then we'll go for a quick drive and I'll talk to you guys about what I think about this car. So first of all, you know, this looks very much like a standard Evoque from the front, like the two-door Evoque. So you've got the new Evoque headlamps with the LEDs, you've got Range Rover written right in front and the signature Land Rover grille, and on the sides over here we have these nice big wheel arches that accentuates the design. And of course the car is without the roof right now, and so it's the two-door version, so you can actually get into the back seat by just pressing this button over here. It's not the most comfortable back seat back there, but it's not terrible for children. Here we have the cabriolet roof, so it doesn't actually consume space in the boot. And you guys might be wondering how you access the boot in this thing. Well, the button is over here and the tailgate kind of lifts, and here you have a small trunk space. It's not very big. You could probably fit 1 or 2 small bags in here, and that's pretty much it. Rear tail lights look nice, but the overall aesthetic value of the car is really impressive because you don't see something like this. And the amount of looks I've gotten in this car today is more than what I'd get if I'm driving like a supercar, like a Ferrari or something like that. So it's kind of rare car to have, and I think I've only seen 1 or 2 other ones in all of Dubai. So that's what makes this car special. It's a very unique car, it's a very special car, and it's the first time ever that Range Rover's made a convertible SUV like this. Now this car is a rental car. You're not exactly allowed to take it off-roading, but some light off-road trails is fine. So let's go check out the insides of the car. So quick overview of the interior. We've got our steering wheel over here with all our onboard steering controls. So we've got an information gauge over here with the screen. This shows you all kinds of information. We've got a large touchscreen over here, and they have a pretty unique design, something like what you get with Google Now or something like that, where it shows you like little cards with kind of useful information like the temperature outside, your GPS, and it's kind of nice and intuitive. It's a pretty interesting system. I haven't seen a system like this in anything apart from maybe the Jaguar cars, but it's a really nice design. I like it. It's smooth, it's responsive, and it's definitely quite colorful, and the graphics and stuff are top notch. Down here we have our AC controls. We've got a CD player. This is our parking brake right here. This kind of retracts and comes up when you put on the car. So there I stopped the car right now and I just went in, started back up. I just love that. It looks so cool. Now you change your gears by just like turning the knob over here. Down here is the convertible button. So this is what you press to like bring up and down the roof. Let me just show you that real quick, what it looks like with the roof up. The car doesn't look bad with the roof up, but it definitely looks better with the roof down. I'd say it's definitely a winter car. Inside the glove compartment you have your USB port, so you can plug in your phone. There's even an HDMI port, so you can watch movies and stuff on this thing. So this car is quite off-road capable, though you're not really allowed to take a rental car off-road. But I'll show you some of the systems they have that you can use in this car. So below the gear lever over here we have all these different off-road modes. So if you're going to be in snow or desert, the car will automatically adjust for you. Buttons on the steering are nice and clicky and responsive, and yeah, good build quality. So in some places I feel the build quality is not as good as you'd hope for in a Range Rover, but I think that's pretty much standard across the whole Evoque line. But the places that matter, like the steering wheel, the gear knobs, all the switch gear over here, and the buttons on the steering wheel and stuff, that all feels top notch. Now driving this thing is super fun because everybody stops and stares at you when you're in a convertible Range Rover. Also, being so high up from the ground with the top down, it feels really cool. In terms of power, the car is sufficiently powerful. I wouldn't say it's crazy powerful, it's nice. I think it does 0 to 100 in 9 or 10 seconds. But when you have the top down, it doesn't feel slow at all. It's definitely powerful, just not the fastest car in the world. This is not a sports car, it's an SUV. Alright guys, let's take it for a spin and let's see what it drives like. Check out the view behind me, man. That's Shakeside Road over there, and we've got the trade center right in front of us. And just having this open top car just allows you to see so much more. Like, oh man, see how beautiful Dubai is. Kind of don't notice how beautiful the city is when you don't have a convertible car. But man, this weather and being in Dubai at this time of year is just amazing. Doesn't sound too bad, man. It sounds pretty decent in that tunnel. So check this out, I just found this out. It shows your driving style and it gives you a score based on how well you're driving, and I've got a 36% right now. Oh, that sucks, man. There's something cool about being able to do this in an SUV. We've got some cool stuff over there. I'm really liking the interface. Let's check out the cameras. Wow, that's a pretty wide angle. And it's got a 360 camera too. Damn, that looks so cool. So I probably wouldn't buy this car just because it doesn't make sense really. It's a four-wheel drive, but you don't get rear passenger space or boot space. And you know, but it does have a lot of character. And that's why I'd recommend that you guys rent this car on thejarka.com. Of course, I'm going to plug it. So this exact same car is available for rent on thejarka.com. Alright guys, time to say bye to the Evoque, but let's just convert it one last time before we do. By the way, in case I didn't show you before, this is what it looks like with the top up. It's probably, by the way, this is one of the largest roofs, convertible roofs on any car. They had to do a lot to engineer a roof of this size that's convertible. It's the longest one in the world of any convertible that's automatic. Bye bye Range Rover Sport.